Daddy, is human nature good?
Well, according to Xunzi, human nature is bad.
And but Confucius is on the way. Xunzi is pretty bad. Who is Xunzi?
Xunzi was a Confucius philosopher who lived in the end of the Warring States period in China about 2,300 years ago. And he says, no, human nature is bad. He tells us that human beings are just spit out of heaven and wound up and let loose in the world, and that the rest is up to our upbringers, our societies, or our self-cultivating selves to clean up our own act so that we can live the good life. Otherwise, if we are left to our own devices, even in a rule-governed society, we will never see peace if education is not implemented and right ritual is not adhered to. Xunzi says human nature is bad and is guided by self-serving tendencies or desires, and that deliberate effort, way, makes people good. In chapter 23 of the Xunzi, it is written, people's nature is bad. Their goodness is a matter of deliberate effort. So he is saying that ritual reform of bad natural tendencies is key for a harmonious society and a harmonious subjective existence. Xunzi also said in the same chapter, so it is necessary to await the transforming influence of teachers and models and the guidance of ritual and the standard of righteousness, and only then will they come to the yielding, indifferent, turn to culture and order and end up under control.
We're born bad?
Not quite. Actually, I think Xunzi would say that we are born humans, and that's okay. Humans are prone to bad decisions, and we're influenced by natural desires and wants and needs, and we can be naive from under or incorrect education. I think Xunzi and Confucius would say ritual reform of bad natural tendencies is key for a harmonious society and a good subjective existence. And you might say,
Dad, what are you talking about?
I know, confusing, right? The gist of it is, you're born a human kid. And when human kids are born, it's the responsibility of the big humans around them to raise them right, teach them routine and right ritual actions, so that when they go out into the world, they're better prepared and they've been given the best tools possible to live a good life. So then their nature appears good because they've cultivated it that way. First through carefully planned and implemented strategies by their elders, and then later through self-cultivation, through learning on their own, guided by instilled principles of right and wrong. This is a compass. I got it from your great-great-grandfather. A compass is meant to help us find our way. And if they're working correctly, which they should, then they don't fail and you can trust them. Humans can seem to be born with, at least today, the correct moral compass. And fortunately, we can instill something like a moral compass into those that depend on us to learn. And in doing so, we can instill them the virtues that will help them.
Xunzi is pretty bad.
Although Xunzi believes that we are not born good, he holds that we can be made to be good through ritual and education. Quote, through steaming and bending, you can make wood straight as a plumb line into a wheel.